Welcome everybody to Curator's Choice. It's not something I get to do very often, so when I do, I really enjoy it and I have to think about it and then put on the walls. So this exhibition focuses on artists that I believe have had the most impact on subsequent generations of artists. For example, Basquiat, who you can see represented over there, and also over there in a very funky way, was the most successful, the first graffiti artist to traverse that huge chasm between street art and fine art. And I would say his modern day counterpart would be Banksy. And we all know how successful Banksy has become. Well, I believe that Basquiat started that trend. Andy Warhol, well, everybody wants their 15 minutes of fame. So, two things I've included in this show. One is my dog, whose name is Andy Warhol. And I think you'll agree that he was a worthy inclusion in terms of seeing a high degree of skill used with an airbrush, which is quite uncommon, but also because we are very committed to our dog owners as stakeholders, so I wanted to share that as well. I would say Monet had a huge impact on the way artists view the use of light and shade and play and highlighting within their work. Georgia O'Keeffe, I need a lady in here, we didn't want it to be an all-boys club. Georgia O'Keeffe, for me, was an uncompromising artist and human being who pursued what she needed to do. And I don't think anybody's ever expressed female sexuality in a visually rich, juicy kind of way that's also very abstract, so I really admire her for doing that. Jackson Pollock, pretty typical. While I do think, and I know this is controversial, that Jackson Pollock's wife, Lee Krasner, was much more talented. Jackson Pollock, I believe, is responsible for blasting the zeitgeist of post-2 world wars and the Depression. So Jackson's freedom of expression, which is what Impressionism is, gave birth to a whole series of artists who felt free to paint in any way that they liked. He was the first to actually break through that in postmodernism, in my opinion. The comment I would make on new mediums like digital media is that everything before it takes off is a new medium. So if you look at acrylics, when they were introduced after many generations of artists started using oil paints, and the rapid impact they had because acrylics dry faster. So artists could be more prolific and didn't have to wait 3 months for each canvas to dry. In my belief, the digital media is just it's a new thing current to its zeitgeist. So the thing that I would urge artists to be mindful of with the new media is archival durability. So we can all go to the Louvre and see the Mona Lisa, arguably the most famous painting on the planet. Now the Mona Lisa, I'm not even going to hesitate to guess without checking that the Mona Lisa is many hundreds of years old. How much digital media will be preserved to that length? And that's my concern. If you look at the work of Sean Gladwell and some of the amazing new media artists, will it exist? Will future generations be able to reference this work? That's an interesting